right, we are getting out to explore. We're going to Dauphin Island off the coast of Gulf Shores in Mobile, and we're going to take a ferry over. This is something I've been wanting to do for a little while. Yeah, a little while. And we're finally getting to do it, and let's hope we don't miss it.
I
don't know anything about it really. I'm just going along for the ride.
He doesn't really want to come.
I feel like I did a little analysis on it, and I feel like I'm kind of like the object in rest that feels like it wants to stay at rest. So I need the outside force of Jen acting upon me to get me back in motion, and then I'll be good again. I've just been sitting around a lot. It's been dreary and cold, and it's just getting out and going and doing something that feels big feels a bit much for me today. I mean, compared to everything we've done in our RV trip and our RV life, it's nothing. But since we've been sitting around, it feels like a lot. That's the kind of mood I'm in.
Steve goes either constantly, or he sits. So
it's hard to go when you're sitting and get back to moving.
So we're going to go get back to moving. We'll see you on the ferry.
What you think, Jen?
It's kind of freakish because I'm in the car and it's moving, but the car's not moving. So I want to get out before Ben falls out of the ferry.
When my head is full of questions and the sky is full of rain, when I'm worrying about what I can't change, I take a look at my reflection and try to make a funny face, and for a second all my sorrows melt away. As if we just smile, we can forget all of our troubles for a while. We can just live inside this moment. You and I get through the darkness knowing we'll find the light. If we just smile, if we just smile.
All right, so we got off the ferry. It was really fun. Ben, what do you say about the ferry?
It was okay, not too fun. No, when we got on it, but like when you're like halfway, you're kind of tired just standing there looking at the view.
Good point.
Okay, but the fortunate thing is we got there like right when the ferry was supposed to take off, and they fit us in as the last people. So that was a score.
Score! It's because we listened to the clean version.
And we're gonna go grab some lunch, and then we're gonna go head over to the aquarium.
No, we need to have Haley's recap.
Haley, what did you think about the ferry?
I think about it was fun. Looking at the water and the view, all of the stuff that they keep in the water. Like it's not that, like I do not hate it. I love it, but I just kind of feel like I'm moving in the water. That's what I feel.
Yeah, what'd you say, Ben?
Of course not, Tom. Touch the water or animals because there's a stingray and shark in there.
Yeah, not a good idea.
Do you know what I need so I can be okay? It's hidden in the spaces of my mind we used to go. Cause it's the same old game I've been playing. I don't believe the words I'm saying. Not sure the pressure is off. I'm not sure when the pressure gives up.
So we just got finished at is it called an estuarium?
Something like that.
Estuarium. It's like an aquarium.
Estuarium.
But for the estuary. I thought it was pretty cool. What'd you guys think? Did y'all like it, kids?
I was tired and I felt like playing Roblox and getting mommy to install it.
Okay. Haley, did you like the estuarium?
It's the aquarium.
Okay, did you like the aquarium?
I did. There was like something that you can't lay on, but I was like, but it had paper on it, and I was like, what is that? And it was something.
But there's this octopus. We're kind of scaring him because we're kind of close. And then the tank he was in a glass tank. And if he squirted his toxic ink out, he would have died.
Yeah, could have really hurt him.
And then I saw something like
A Mary Jama.
Sounds like it was a hit. So if you're in this area, or if you're in Gulf Shores and you want to take the ferry over to Dauphin Island and check out the estuarium, I think that would be cool.
And also lunch was
I
really
recommend
good.
it.
Cosman.
We had lunch
was really
at
good.
some pirate something.
Yeah, there's two places right next to each other, and it was really good, reasonably
Got a
priced.
nice view of the bay.
Yep, it's pretty. And the best thing is that we made the 3:30 ferry. So we missed the 3 o'clock one, but we made the 3:30 one. So we had a video about getting rid of our stuff that we're selling everything, and in that time we have had some success. We got rid of the pod. There's nothing behind us but our truck right now. Sold some stuff.
Yep.
Facebook Marketplace, sold everything on there that we could, but we still have a whole garage full of stuff. So we're sitting right here looking at it, and personally I'm a little overwhelmed. I started a box on Sunday, and after I got that box done, I just went back inside.
It's mostly boxes, so we just gotta hit it and do it.
And it's also a table. Our dining room table has not sold on Facebook Marketplace. So we are thinking that we are going to start putting things in piles, and that's going to be sell, because some things we haven't listed yet, donate. Dining room tables probably going to be donated, and then keep. There are going to be some things that we're going to ask my dad to keep. But ultimately, I think he probably wants his garage back sometime soon, and we are still like hoping and praying that the rig will be fixed and we'll be out of here and traveling again. So that's the process. You pumped about it?
Yeah, it's fun. Gotta throw them and do it.
All right, so that's our plan from here. So Steve, we're in the garage finding some treasures. Let's talk about what you found. So I'm so glad we packed it. Yes.
It's a placemat.
It's in great shape.
Saying this is a keeper. For sure. And Jen was thinking maybe we'd sell it.
What do you think we can get for that, guys? Right, like way too close to it.
$100?
0.
0? Ben doesn't find the
I'd
worth
say
in it.
it's gone way up in value since we bought it. And this is the touch of our kids.
It's a good return on our investment, absolutely. Ben thinks 0. I don't know. What else do we have in this box that we packed away? The pottery, our wedding pottery you're trying to get rid of? Oh!
Well, that one's kind of cool, actually.
Yeah. These are, Grandma Debbie, if you're watching, we do, hey, we could probably use these here. Our kids are pretty nasty.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea. Save your dad's placemats.
I know. What else we got?
You got all this.
Oh,
little
Tupperware.
bitty stuff that-
Oh,
It's irreplaceable. you
it's
know?
irreplaceable. I know. It's a lot. It feels like a lot, but I'm glad we uncovered those placemats.
Sure, there's plenty more stuff just like that. All right, so we are about to make our first trip to Goodwill to drop off some stuff. I feel like it'll hopefully give us a little bit of momentum because I don't think we've been making a whole lot of progress on our stuff.
Not since we got rid of the pod.
No, not since we've gotten rid of the pod. We have a lot of stuff in boxes that we need to get rid of. And we've been going through some of the stuff, trying to put it into different piles. And we do have a big enough pile, I think, to make it worth the trip to go to Goodwill. And I think there is some value in knowing where Goodwill is so that in the future, we just know exactly what to expect when we get there, where the drop-off is, and all the little details like that.
And I think we do have the table sold. I think.
Table is still in the garage.
Still in the garage. It's not sold till it's sold, right? But yeah, we
Still in
have
the
some stuff. I
garage.
think it'll create a little bit of a hole and get us going. Hopefully.
All right, so we just got back from dropping off our first load at the thrift shop. So we're feeling pretty good about making a little bit of progress on that. I don't know if you could tell, I'm not in the greatest mood this week. I'm kind of ready to get back on the road.
Confirmed.
And I'm kind of tired of dealing with these service people who don't do what they say they're going to do, and when they say they're going to do it. So it's been quite a pain in the butt. I'm also dealing with the insurance adjuster who...
They've been good, though.
They've been good. I thought they were going to go by and inspect it early this week, but it's going to be Thursday. And I still have to continually ask them because they don't tell me when things are going to happen. So it's been...
I probably get email updates that I just ignore.
So it's been a bit of a pain. Grand Design has been a pain. I called them again the other day, and the guy said, well, I don't know why this warranty claim on the slide got denied. This doesn't make sense to me. I'm going to go talk to the person who denied it, have them get up with the tech to figure it out, and then I'll give you a call back. He said he would give me, well, I had to ask him. I was like, well, can you call me back later today? And he's like, first he goes, I'll try. He was like, I'll call you back later today. And he didn't call me back later that day. I felt like it was actually going to be progress, because if the two people could actually get on the phone and talk to each other, they might actually be able to explain. And I don't know if you remember, there was a discrepancy in what the tech said was wrong with it and what Grand Design said was wrong with it.
The slide.
The slide, yeah. So they basically said that for the warranty claim, the tech who works at a Grand Design dealer, which they're supposed to be kind of a little more exclusive about who they choose to use as dealers, said that it was one thing, that the floor was dented below the slide, and then when he sent in the pictures, the people at Grand Design said, no, it probably just needs an adjustment. So I don't know what to do about that, because I'm not a tech, and I can't prove it. They just need to get on the phone and talk to each other and try to figure out what the problem is so that they can get that figured out.
I think that the fact of it too, let me stop your rant just for...
I wasn't going to rant, but then I started ranting. That wasn't the plan. I was going to say, but I'm not in the mood to rant.
It's so frustrating. It was really frustrating. I've kind of passed some stuff over to Steve because I was getting frustrated, and now he's handling it. It's a frustrating situation. I kind of forgot what I was going to say, but the slide, it has never worked properly since we picked up our rig brand new. It's never really worked. We've made it work, and the frustration is something's wrong with it, and it was wrong with it upon receiving it, and no one seems to know what the problem is. And this RV repair shop said, we know what it is. It's water damage on the slide. Grand Design denies it, and we're like, okay, then what's wrong with our slide? So we have even looked into, do we just go to Grand Design and say, you guys fix it? And they can get us in May. It is January. So what I don't understand either, now I'm going to get on a rant. If you're on the Grand Design Facebook group, God forbid you say anything bad about Grand Design because you got rabid fans out there. We haven't been that impressed. They've been fine up until this point. We just want to know what's wrong with our slide. And so we are going... The progressive person is coming to look at the roof tomorrow. The refrigerator is on track to be fixed, and parts are coming in 10 to 14 days. And then it's the slide is the outstanding issue. So we are going to get the rig. I want to go get the rig on Friday just to have it and do the things that we need to do to the rig before we bring it back and get the refrigerator fixed up. So yeah,
the parts, did you mention that the parts are on order? They should be here in about 2 weeks. So we're going to pick it up Friday so that we can do the stuff that we want to do to it, and then we're going to bring it back.
So it's just, let us know. Put in the comments if you had service woes like we're having. Like it is, we've heard stories. No one has had a good RV service story, I don't think. Mm-hmm. But if you have, let us know and we'll go to that place. We just want our slide fixed.
It's an industry that needs to be disrupted for sure.
For sure. Like, and I know that there's some people that comment that it's not meant to be lived in full time. Well, people are living in them full time. So let's kind of keep up with what's going on today. And it's frustrating that we're just trying to get back on the road and we can't. So we'll probably leave with a broken slide. What you say?
I think we're gonna get the fridge fixed because the parts are already on order, and then we need to get the roof fixed just because it seems kind of dangerous not to have that fixed. We want to get that taken care of so our roof doesn't balloon up when we're driving.
We'll go somewhere else. Like there's some in the Full-Time Families Facebook group. There were some other suggestions for RV roofs. So we're gonna look somewhere else. We're definitely not giving these people any more of our business. And then slide TBD. We'll still keep working with Grand Design to say someone help us figure out what's wrong with this.
So that's it for this week's video.
I'm sorry we ended up on such a down note, but it is the reality of full-time RV living.
Hopefully we'll get back to doing travel videos sooner rather than later, but it's kind of hard it's also kind of hard to do this vlog sometimes, since it's kind of a travel vlog and we don't travel because we don't have our rig. So at least we'll have our rig on Friday. So
we'll give you a tour.
Yeah, there you go.
We'll give you a tour.
Change up the content.
Yeah.
Now you're promising it, so now we have to do that.
We'll give you a tour. It may look like hell, but we'll give them a tour.
All right. If you like this video, or at least thought it was okay, it doesn't feel like our best work.
If you think we're kind of okay, go ahead and subscribe.
Just hit that like button anyway.
Do us a favor. We're having a hard week.
Just a tough week.
Hit the like button, please.
We're trying our best.
And we're out.
Yeah, and if you want to subscribe, you can subscribe too. Hopefully it'll be better in the future. We'll see you next week.